Some nice single track. That sign, when we first started, it said Enduro Stage 2, so I guess this is Stage 2 of the Enduro Trail. Ow! Limbs in the eyes. Ow! That felt good on the wrist. I can already tell the insides of my knees are gonna be rubbed raw. I ain't on the bike anymore as much as I need to be. Used to, like growing up, riding and all, I never wore gloves. So like, my goodness. So like, my hands, most of the time I can ride without gloves, never get blisters. I've got the pads on my thumbs so they don't even rub off. Well, they didn't. They do nowadays. I've done got soft. I've got soft. Oh shoot. I about got real soft. I'm making mistakes and Christopher's just slithering through the woods like a snake. There he is.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
I'm getting stuck in spider web after spider web.
Oh, I bet so. It don't look like nobody's damn been down through here. It is hot.
whole damn body being through this motherfucker.
Nope. You listen to that thing. That old 300, she just keeps a chugging. This is a rough trail, but hence why it's called the Enduro Trail and not the dang Peanut Gallery Trail. Oh shoot. And that is one really good thing about Brushy. They literally have they literally have something for everybody to ride. Like, they've got the whole family trail. They've got like a pee-wee track. They might have a pee-wee trail. A fun section. He just made that look so easy. Holy smoke! That thing was deep! That thing was really deep! My dang arms and elbows and all were soaking wet from it splashing up. That was a lot deeper than I expected. It's some sort of bypass trail. That little sign, there was a little yellow and black sign on the tree back there. Goodness gracious. I see why we went the bypass way.
Well, if you want to, I'll be a gentleman and go back down and go up the center and show you.
No, we're good. We can head on.
It's a little tricky.
What, up here? Oh, that, yeah. You can't get traction on these rocks where they're trapped. Afro Turkish. Hold it out, Afro! Ah! You mother trucker. Why is it doing that? I'm smelling coolant. My bike's getting hot. Time for a commercial break. Brought to you by, I don't know. Whew. Tampax, the official tampon of NASCAR. I got my bike too dang hot. Yeah, my bike started overheating when I was up there.
Definitely overheating. Yeah. It was 210, not 200.
Not 200. Bell out, so we can follow this way out.
Yeah, it's going to take us in the second sandbar for the downhill section. The trail we was on. I
see why this is called an enduro trail though. That's a rough trail. Like, it's just rough terrain non-stop. It's definitely a momentum. If you've got to keep your momentum.
It's good if it's just colder.
And it's there's so much greenery that's hugging the trail.
You don't want to thank me? I'm the one that got all
all the spider webs out of the way.
I was the fucking bulldozer.
He said, you know that stick you walked through and used to get the spider webs out of the woods? He said, yeah, that was my face.
About 165.
What'd you do? Fill up your camel pack this morning at the house?
Last night.
That was last night. Because I didn't even see you full with yours. And I was like, well, dang. I got some.
I was on this trail was February the 10th.
I got some pictures of you on the side of the hill.
Actually, wrong. 2023.
Yeah.
Was the last time this bike was out here. But I was.
Is that still on here from when it got stole?
Yeah.
That stayed on there?
Yeah.
Dang. They just took your numbers off to make it harder for it to be recognized, but I mean, you know, it's hard to hide that.
When a police officer takes the seat off of my name and Greg's name.
But yeah, I'm just saying it's hard to miss your bike because, you know, orange. You'd have to do a lot. You'd have to do a lot to that bike to make it unrecognizable.
And that expansion chamber guard, there's only one motherfucker that made that one.
Yeah, I know, because that's made out of a drive shaft. An aluminum drive shaft. He'll sell you one. $500 a piece if y'all need one. He can make you one.
We're at 160 now.
If you made them things, man, you really could probably sell them on eBay.
What I would have to do is because it's so time consuming because I don't have the right tools.
Oh, I got you.
You know, I need like a...
What do you have to use when you do it?
I'm doing all that with a fucking grinding wheel and a cutoff wheel and a fucking drill bit.
What do you do? Cut it and lay it out, get it laid out flat, and then you draw your template on it and just...
I draw on there first. I cut the drive shaft in half.
Yeah.
Then I draw a center line on it. Then every 1.5 inches I drill a hole. And then right where every 1.5 inches is, I try to be with that bend.
I got you.
And then I make those fins, and then I cut them out. And then I bend it, take the expansion chamber off, put it in the vise, and then I bend it with a hammer. What do they call that one? A dead blow. And beat it around there. And then if it doesn't meet the contour of the pipe, then I cut it right there and start over. Just I lap it.
I got you.
And then I get copper wire, or wire that goes in a house for insulation.
Yeah.
That wire. And wrap it on there with pliers. And then take it to where they do aluminum, because that wire won't stick to the aluminum.
I got you.
And there it is. Getting it off the clean, it's a motherfucker.
I see you had to re-weld your, or you had to weld the top of that thing on right there.
No, that's the only way it could mount, because that's for a 18 model KTM.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's you saved me money doing that on my 452. You ordered one that was out a heck of a deal that wasn't even for my bike, and you made it work. You cut it apart and welded it back together.
Yeah, you just cut it and mount it where it mounts up, and then get pieces to fill in where you don't have that space, and weld that shit up. Alright, we're at 150.
I know, I need to be in better shape. There's been a couple of times I've been sucking wind pretty good.
Yeah, that's to get your lungs clear.
Yeah.
In your nose, out your mouth.
I've thought about putting the factory throttle cam back in it, because I put the one that's like, that's full throttle. So, but it's nice because when you're going up a hill, if you just barely crack that throttle, this thing just freaking just, it just keeps going.
On the highest setting. Yep. See mine? Look how much
plays in it, yeah. Mine's, them cables are pulled tight, ain't they? So it's just instant.
Yeah, you don't want that. Mine used to be like that. And then when I went to the Mario Romain training course, I was looking this bike over, and I was like, that's how mine needs to be.
That's how mine needs to be. Let's get this show on the road. Christopher's like,
oh my God, that's fucking nasty.
Yeah, it's soaking wet and cold, yeah.
That's why you do not ride.
This stuff grows up so thick. Like, I was thinking about trying to find a different way to come back down this hill, and then I was like, that stuff's too thick. I ain't even diving off through the woods.
In the wintertime, you just say bun-fucky hibbit and you just go like a deer.
Just go like a deer.
Summertime, that's a fucking... Oh, and let me tell you about the summer over... This is my favorite course. This side of the mountain and the other side. But...
It was cooler. That one spot we was in, I could tell that the air was a lot cooler.
We were in the valley.
Yeah, we were down in the bottom.
Hill and the side hill. This hill I told you here, this comes all the way out to where y'all was camping.
Are we going to the lookout today?
5 miles that way.
I got you. We going to the lookout today? Or was you going to go up that way?
We can go there.
Alright. Because up above the lookout's where we've went all the way to the top of the mountain, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. This motherfucker.
He's like, it's got too much compression. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Come on, come on, come on! Ah! I'll tell you what, if you do a lot of woods ride, dust. Anyways, if you do a lot of woods riding, and I'm sure you already are aware, but cutting your handlebars, like when you put these on, you cut like an inch and a half off your handlebars. You can definitely tell it riding through the woods, like going between trees, like riding single track. Like Christopher, he's the one that completely redid my 450. Helped me completely redo my 450. He did all the work and stuff back when I completely rebuilt it. Because what had happened is I went and run a race at goodness gracious, Zoo City, and I lost a lot of compression racing at Zoo City. It got to the point in the second moto, my dang forearms was so tight, I couldn't even like pull in my clutch and stuff. So it got where I was riding in the same, I just leave it and I think third, no matter where I was at on the track. And I was twisting it out in third on some of them straightaways hard. And we noticed that night when we loaded it and took it home, we noticed oil in the bed of the truck from the blow-by. And it lost some compression. And then it wasn't long after that, the 109 trails, those trails that run next to the highway I ride all the time, it'd been raining like a day or two before we went riding. It'd been doing a lot of rain in the mess, and me and my buddy Blake was supposed to be going to this track that he found out about that wasn't far from his house, a little private track, and the guy told him, come ride anytime. If we're here, just knock on the door, make sure somebody's there, and let them know you're there. But I went through a little S corner. As I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted, I'm kidding, but I was going through a little S corner, and I'm not even gonna lie, like, especially on them 450s, when we would be going down 109, like, we're going the speed of traffic or faster, like, no lie. Most of the time we're 55, 60 plus miles an hour, because it's a really wide trail, because it's a gas line right away. And I come through that S corner in fourth gear, and I smacked the 450, and I had it held like pretty wide open, and that sucker just, I was going along and it just jumped out sideways and smacked a tree. I bent my front forks, bent my subframe, I crimped the header off in 2 places. It messed it up bad. Bent the handlebars, I bent all this up here. I can't remember if he put a new triple tree on my bike or not. But after I hit the tree, it set for a long time. And then when I got out of high school and went into doing road construction, I was making good money. So I had him build it. He completely rebuilt the motor top and bottom and did a bunch of other stuff to it. Oversized gas tank, oversized radiators. We set it up really for a woods bike. But I've currently, I recently broke a shifting fork in it. I believe it's a shifting fork in 5th gear, because I was riding a wheelie and I hung it up between gears. I missed a gear, and ever since then I've had a slip in 5th gear, like halfway to 3/4 of the way through the power curve, and 5th, it starts like, wow, 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 like jerking. I'm ready to test ride some Yamahas. I've thought about messing with them. I've been making jokes all week with my buddy at work. And I told Christopher on the way over here I should get on the 450 and I should be like, is it really that big of a difference between this and the 125? Because I ain't ever rode one.
Like 100 degrees. I was getting cooled off.
That was a good log crossing.
Did you ride a wheelie over it?
Yeah, I just did a wheelie across it. Perfect. Literally perfect. I wish I could have got a side view picture of it.
All right. Go back and yeah.
Simba. I should get him. I should get his wipe his exhaust and wipe it on his arm. Up, going the wrong way. I swear, Christopher does not care. It doesn't matter. Letterbox. That's an old trail.
Yeah, you don't remember coming up? Right there is where you go underneath the tree.
Oh.
Yeah, you go down in there and come up out that motherfucker. Let me see something. Oh yeah, it's still there. You can see it now if you come right here.
Danger! Danger! Danger!
Right here's my heel climb. That's the trail to get to it right there. And then down at the bottom is my heel climb on the left.
goodness. Yeah, I remember you taking me to these hills before. I remember these.
Look how much people have rutted them out.
Yeah, I know. That is a nasty hill.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new line. You got to make a left turn up there and go across a pretty good sized route though.
How hot am I? 1, 2, 3.
That thing is steep.
Let's make a new one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God! I was on the hillside when you come by.
I came past the intersection. I said, I hope he didn't turn anywhere that he's supposed to play.
That mud was horrible. On the back, it was horrible. I come across in just deep mud. Like, that is crazy. Like, it's so thick and deep, it almost stops you. My bike wasn't that muddy, but now it's really dang muddy. little bumpy ride, bumpy ride. Oh. That's crazy. That says mile 18, and I'm pretty sure it's been almost 18 miles since we started riding. Rock rhythm section there. It's crazy. There's honestly a lot of people here, but you do a lot of riding without seeing nobody because there's just so much out here to ride.